I don't know. For me, honestly, the scariness of the ocean is one of the reasons I like it because the ocean is its own entity. I feel like like the tide is gonna keep coming in and out. Like no matter what, like it doesn't care like who you are. Like it just is the ocean. Like,
Yeah,
it's gonna be if it's gonna be wild one day, it's gonna be wild. Like I don't know. I think the ocean
that
is
is a
cool
good
because
point.
it's so vast but so unexplored. Like, and I feel like humans were a very curious like beings.
Yeah, we want to know more about the ocean.
And I feel like at some point we just have to get at least a majority of it explored.
We should. I just feel like not much funding is going into it.
Yeah, but also I don't even know how much. If even if we got to like 60% discovered, I don't know how much we actually gain from it.
Yeah.
I think just the fact of knowing that it's not unknown anymore is worth the funding to get to it.
Probably most of the deep ocean is kind of the same.
Yeah.
Like organism wise, because there's not much you can do down there. But like we're sure to find more stuff.
And plus, I think like always like with stuff like that, you can find things that are useful to you in a way that maybe like the organisms didn't need it. Like there might be like cancer carrying like
how they use horseshoe crab blood for medicine.
Yeah, exactly. Like you never know. So I think it's worth the investment.
We have conquered the ocean though with our microplastics.
True.
Like, do you know like when they went down to the deepest place in the ocean, the Marianas Trench, Challenger Deep, they like saw like some crazy fish thing that swam by. The second thing they saw was a plastic bag floating.
That's so horrible.
Like, how'd you get down there?
Our impact is bad. I'm not like a super environmental person, but
he's a villain.
I don't support fast fashion, so I'm basically like I have a green thumb.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reuse this, I promise.
As Max drinks from a plastic water bottle.
Shake my head, man.
I've already used it 4 times.
SMH my head.
But a real flip water bottle.
I have one. I can't find it.
You have to support fast fashion or Victor is out of a job.
True.
That's true.
You need to support it.
That's not the If Victor went into fast fashion, I would be disappointed.
Yeah.
That's one of the only environmental things I'm like, I actively choose to put my foot down. Like I'm not gonna like I leave the water running while I'm brushing my teeth.
Why? That hurts you too. That just costs more money.
No, I'm not paying. Like, utilities is going to be the same no matter what.
Well, like, what's the point? Like, why can't you just turn off?
It's a habit. I've been doing it since I'm a kid.
At the end of the day, individual actions are not going to save the world.
Bro, at my grandparents' house, they would make me take like I don't know. I think they're called military showers, where like you get wet, then you turn off the water, you put on soap, shampoo, turn on the water to get it off, and then you're done.
When I went to Spain,
they like 2 minutes.
When I lived in Spain over the summer, they wanted me to do that. Because they had like much higher water prices.
Yeah.
Our water prices are actually insanely low.
Compared to the rest of the world?
Well, yeah, like in general, like if you build, it's my major, but it's my job. But if you build a water system, it's cheap. Like for what you're being provided, for how many people have died in the past from water diseases, like it's insanely cheap to get clean water in America.
I mean, but wouldn't that just be like one of the benefits of living in a first world country? Like
it is.
Like how that's how it. I feel like that's how it should be for a first world country. Like we have like luxury. Oh my god, like luxuries that you can't get in other countries.
It should be that way for any public utility. Anything you need to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but food's not that way. You need to figure out your own food, and it costs a lot. Water is not that way. Imagine like water, you had to figure out your own way to get water. Like you had to go to the store and buy like.
I mean, but even then with food, like, not to me. Like you go to a grocery store and it's like meat already packaged. Like they already farmed the animal, killed it and then like cut it up, package it for you. Like I don't know. It's not like we're.
Of course, I'm saying like it's very available. It's just a miracle that it is like clean water is available.
Yeah, no, I agree. I know like one of my like freshman high school teachers. She was telling us about. She was like, back in my day, I remember when we didn't have water bottles. Like you would just like have to go to like your well outside or something like that. And I was like, what are you?
Wells are still existing.
Blood
is yapping. Wells still exist. Like rural areas still use wells.
Yeah,
not like
my grandparents have a well.
Yeah, it's not like it went away.
They're like, listen, when we all run out of our water and we got this well, everyone's gonna be crawling to us.
Is water there better from a well?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's not cleaner,
not better,
but it is good enough, and it's much more like
it
you
has
know.
a hurry.
Yeah.
Are y'all like? Do y'all think every water bottle brand tastes the same, or is there differences?
There's absolutely differences.
They taste different, but I will. They're not better than tap water. That's what I'm saying. You know what? Like I toured this semester. I toured I forgot which plant it was, but the drinking water treatment plant for like not Owassa. It was they're like separate from Owassa, but Cary and Raleigh, like they serve Cary and Raleigh, and we had a tour, and the guy gave us a little presentation. He's like, these are our major like buyers, because like individual consumers aren't the major buyer of water treatment plants. It's mostly like industrial, agricultural, and companies. And they're like, I forgot which water brand. I'm gonna just call it Dasani, but it's not Dasani. But he's basically like, he said I don't think I can say. He said one of the water brands, and he was like, this is one of our big buyers. They just, take our water, they put one like little powder in it to make it taste slightly different, and they bottle it and sell it.
Bro, it's Deer Park.
Like every water brand, they do not clean your water more than a treatment plant does. They buy from a treatment plant, and they just like put something in it to make it taste different.
You just ruined water.
I feel like that's like a known thing. Like they're not putting an effort to clean your water. They're just making it taste.
They're going out there to those streams, and they're like this right here. This water has gone from the top of the mountain to the bottom.
They go up into the mountains.
This is what,
and they build a factory to bottle the water.
I don't know. I think water is water, but definitely because of placebo effect, there's certain brands that when you taste them, just like,
bro,
this tastes better.
Voss goes hard.
But I don't know if I've ever had that.
Voss is the glass bottle that's like
they changed the taste. Like the taste is different. But
Voss goes hard.
But don't be thinking about don't be saying bottled water is healthier or like more clean. It's definitely not.
So it's the same as tap water,
if not worse.
Oh.
Tap water has.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, tap water has like fluoride and chlorine in it, which has is being studied to maybe have some health not good things. Yeah. But like the benefit of fluoride and like free.
It cleans your teeth, right?
It cleans your teeth, and then free chlorine continuously disinfects the water. They remove that for bottled water, so then it slowly can.
They remove it.
The plastic can, because sometimes it has a little taste. That's what sometimes makes water taste bad, is chlorine in it. But it does continuously disinfect. So they remove it and it stops disinfecting.
Okay. So tap water tastes a little bit worse.
I'm drinking from the tap
but it's healthier. I usually don't really drink from tap, honestly. I'm a big Brita person. Well, I guess that is from the tap, but
Brita is better if you replace the filter on time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use that for tap water.
Sometimes it can be worse though, because then if the filter is bad, then it's filtering out all the disinfection products, but it's not cleaning your water anymore. So it's just taking out things. They're all fine, is what I'm saying. They're all fine. You're not gonna die from it.
Might.
There's just a slightly increased chance of diarrheal disease.
If you're listening to this, you should be scared. Your water is.
Get a new Brita right now.
I'm actually when I was at the plant, I saw them people think chemtrails and stuff. They put it in your drinking water. They don't do it in the sky. When I was at the plant, they're gonna kill me for this. But before this, you need to get this podcast out. They put the chemicals in the water. You are drinking mind-altering chemicals.
And where do you drink?
Yeah, since I'm in the industry, I get to I drink the antidote. But y'all think I'm joking. Y'all think I'm joking.
Crazy.
Y'all, I'm saying this as a joke. I am completely serious.
I know. That's why I'm not worried.
Is it honestly? I don't really care. I mean, if I'm brainwashed,
bro, I care.
That brain is
washed. What do you care?
You hear all the knowledge you just dropped about aliens and shit, bro? He was cooking.
How do you think the chemicals are delivered? A UFO comes down, drops some chemicals in the water treatment plant. I'm not allowed to say anything, but they're not going to do anything because y'all think I'm lying. Y'all think I'm joking.
He is lying.
I don't think he's joking. I'm just okay with being brainwashed. It's kind of it's like the Matrix.
It's easier.
The Matrix is real. I don't care to break out the Matrix because
absolutely, yeah,
bro. Do you not see the movie? Their life is a million times worse. Like I'm okay with just being this drone stuck in my leg.
I completely agree. I read A Brave New World. I'm like, this is a utopia. Like, I want to live here. And that's where they like genetically engineer people to just love their job, like their manual labor job. I'm like, that's sick. Like, what's wrong if you like your life? That's all that matters in the end to me.
Fair.
Is that you're satisfied.
Like, if you're happy, you're happy. Like, I don't know. All that stuff, I'm okay with being ignorant. I'm okay with being brainwashed.
This is why Jhyrah's such a hater, because he drinks so much bottled water.
Yeah, we're putting the hate chemicals in the water. Jhyrah drank a little too much of the hate chemical.
Got too much Haterade.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all can keep the antidote. I don't need it. I'm built different.
Okay.
I'm gonna be the ambassador for the chemicals.
It is kind of scary that like
by the government.
Like a water treatment plant is just like it could be a subject of a terrorist attack at some point. I'm just saying, like,
I know.
After 9/11, they reevaluated their water treatment plants, and they're like, this chlorine gas we're using to disinfect the water is extremely explosive. So maybe we should like switch away from that in case someone figures that out. Yeah.
God.
What a great end to the podcast.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah. What a pleasure being on here.
It's great to have you.
Yeah, it was fun.
Honestly, I was more excited to get this one though than Katie's.
Wow. And she's not going to hear that.
Katie was like, we need to get more people on the pod. I was like, yeah, but we should have gotten Nick.
Katie, if you're still listening, don't forget to say Raptors.
Yeah, that one is saying Raptors.
I would say Raptors. I'll give you a kiss on the cheek if you text me Raptors to anyone.
A Scotty Barnes gift if you feel extra.
Scotty Barnes, if you're listening, hit me up. Big fan.
I imagine he actually listens.
He will.
He will.
He loves fried beans.
Okay.
Anything you want to plug for you, Deb?
Nick Saunders for president. Nick Saunders for APO secretary next semester. If you would like to, my Venmo's at Nick_Saunders. If you want to send me any donations for the campaign.
Some woodworking, perhaps.
Yeah, if you want woodworking, probably don't contact me. But if you feel free to do it because I like the ideas and I might say yes.
Just send the money first.
And I definitely undercharge for my labor, so it would be good.
Way to go. That's all I got. It's been Jhyrah.
This was Max.
This is
Can you handle the heat?